Welcome! This is the inaugural episode of Just the Guys Being Dudes. I'm clearly not alone. The co hosts for all these episodes is going to be Mr. Caleb, CTT. He's over here. And then today's guest is going to be my good friend, Exiled.
Hello.
Or Wesley, as we will refer to him. And we're going to sit here and chat. We're going to talk. We're going to just be dudes. So. Just being dudes. So, if you guys, this is going to be uploaded on my channel, so obviously the people there know, like, I stream on Twitch, I play games, I try to upload where I can, but just editing takes too long. That's why I do shit like this that takes, like, no editing, let's be honest here. What do you guys, what is your take on, as far as Twitch and YouTube, like, did you guys ever peek at an interest with it, or like
thought about it? Never really. I don't know. Not really for me.
I've always had like the aspiration, like just like watching people, like because like me and you, Eric, like watching Vanos Gaming and all them back when we were 11, 12.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's always been in the back of my mind, like, oh, dude, I would just love to do it. And I've even tried. Like, I have videos on my YouTube from back when like Fortnite came out.
Oh yeah, brother, I remember them videos.
And I only ever streamed like twice, and it's not that it's too much work with that, but with as everything I have going on in my life, it's too much.
Wes is the next big streamer, bro.
Yeah, I believe it. He's just gonna pass me, no big deal.
He's just talking about it. He's already
exactly. He already has like 50,000 subscribers on Twitch. No big deal.
I wish that was the case, dude.
No, but outside of gaming, obviously that's one of the things that kind of draws us together because we're dudes. We're guys being dudes. That's how we hang out, especially during like quarantine and whatnot. What other hobbies? What other interests do you guys have?
Just about all I do is work now, so I'm pretty boring. But
yeah,
you know how it is. Maybe I should do YouTube so I can quit my job.
There you
go. Yeah, for real.
Money.
That's always been the dream.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely do something you love. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for real.
See, my take on it is like I always want to entertain somebody. If I remember back in high school, back in middle school, I wasn't able to like play my games during the week, but I could get on the internet and like watch people play. So my whole take on it is like, if I can be that source of entertainment for that kid that also couldn't play during the week, or like it doesn't have time to play but has time to watch a 10-minute video or sit down and listen to a podcast while they're on the road or something like that, then I want to give back to those people who gave me that entertainment all those years. So
yeah, definitely.
What do you like to do, Wesley?
Well, besides, because y'all both know I'm in college right now.
Yeah, I think we all are. So
studying civil engineering, so like that takes up like 90% of my time.
Oh yeah, engineering is like all of it right there.
Like work and school, and then on top of that having like my school work and like being in class, and then on top of that I have my actual work, and then outside of that I go to the gym every day, and then I play games. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what I do. It's kind of boring.
That's essentially what I'm doing right now. I try every now and then I'll pick up my guitar, plug up the keyboard, and play some stuff because that's one of my interests that I can also relate to. That's like a third language for me because I'm very obviously I speak English. I know quite a bit of Spanish just because of my business degree, having like 6 classes of Spanish I had to take between high school and college. So, I know enough to carry a decent conversation, but if you, like, throw out some random shit at me, I probably will not understand it. And I also haven't used it in 2 years, so, but then music just comes into play, and that's, like, a third language that I can, like, express how I'm feeling and, like, what I'm doing based on the song and the tone and the pitch and everything that I'm playing. So that's one of my hobbies that I try to pick up. But between Twitch and YouTube and everything that I do behind the scenes with those, and then work, because I work at Office Depot. That's like I work retail, so I mean enough to pay my bills pretty much, and it fucking sucks, but enough to pay my bills. And then obviously I'm in college as well. I'm a full-time student, so hopefully that ends on time or on track. So
We all got way too much going on.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and
Same.
it's like it seemed to all get harder when COVID started.
oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Schoolwork, like I guess teachers just thought because we weren't going to class anymore and we were at home doing schoolwork that meant that they could give us more, not realizing that that's literally all I do now. Like I legit can't go. Like I even told my girlfriend the other day, like she FaceTimed me at like 9:30 and I was playing the games with y'all, and she was like, "You're always playing your game." She was like, "You're always playing your game," and I was like, "Babe, I literally sit in front of my computer, sometimes 12 hours a day, like literally a day, doing schoolwork. This is my free time." Like I tell myself mentally, because last semester I got into a really bad place with anxiety, where like I felt like if I even thought about playing a video game that I was gonna fall behind, and I even had an anxiety attack at one point last semester. It was like bad, so I'm trying not to get back in that headspace.
A lot going on, dude.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's not like that I hate really anything going on. I mean, I definitely have a passion for, obviously Twitch and YouTube is something that I want to pursue more than other things. But school is right there, and I still have a passion for my finance degree that I'm going for, and like my business stuff that I'm doing. And then obviously my job. I don't hate my job. I mean, I hate some of the customers who come in because they're dumbasses, but that's retail for you.
Dude, yeah, people really just don't know how much Eric actually does. It's insane.
Yeah, like behind the scenes, like I'm
Right.
trying not to be lazy with it, but I'm full-time job, or almost like right at full-time job. I'm
And you're
working
pretty
25,
close.
30 hours a week. Yeah. Full-time school, I'm taking 17 credit hours right now, and then on top of that, I'm trying to maintain at least 15 hours of streaming a week. So
And don't forget, on top of that, you maintain a social life and you go to the gym just about
oh
every
yeah,
day.
yeah. I mean, like all of that too. Yeah. I mean, I try to go to the gym at least 4 times a week. I try to literally do everything I can. So, and there's
Live up
some
on the
nights.
social life.
My social life is you guys right now. I mean, there's not much outside of that, but
I mean, but hey, like,
at least I keep in touch with you guys. You know what
but
I
I
mean?
mean, even if we were like near each other, we would still. I mean, we would do this, but I mean, we'd go see each other and stuff.
Oh
and
yeah.
hang
I
out,
mean, I
but, like,
literally just like I left your house a few hours ago because I went up there for the weekend for your
Yeah.
birthday. Like,
yeah. So I mean, like, we would be doing this even if we weren't in college, to be honest.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, we did this in high school. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So
true.
it's all about time management, and one of the best things about it is like you got to prioritize what you think you have your more passion for after your needs. Like you obviously go for your needs first. Like I need to go to work because I need to pay my bills. Right? I'm paying for college, so it's like I kind of need to go to class. I need to put that priority second, at least.
Yeah.
I need to eat, obviously. But if I have to like skip a gym session because I got to record or something like that because that's more of my passion scale, then I'm obviously going to skip the gym to stream or to record something. But those two I can kind of flex around. But it's like you got to put your priorities of your needs and then your passions after.
We'll say that's why I'm skipping the gym too.
Yeah.
Hey, Caleb's a busy man.
Yeah, he's obviously busy for the podcast. Like, come on now.
Work's been clapping them cheeks recently.
Really?
Like, yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into that. Like, I know I mentioned like I work at Office Depot. It's retail. I'm sales associate. I'm pretty basic sales associate for literally any kind of retail job. It's just based on what store you're at. It changes a little bit. I mean, I stock shelves. I help customers. I ring people up. That's the general between every retail job. But Caleb, like, what's your job? Like, can you give us a description of what you do on a day to day?
I sling pills, brother.
All right.
A pharmacy technician. I piss a lot of people off for the day.
Well,
It's crazy the people you have to deal with.
I believe it, including my crazy grandpa.
I know. Your grandpa's one of the best people.
Jesus.
You'd be surprised.
Mr. Terry,
Nice.
yes sir.
Man, selling pills to Eric's grandpa. Let's get it.
And the sad thing is, my grandpa doesn't even go there for the pills. He goes
No,
there
he
for the
went for the
fucking
sandwich.
sandwiches. Yeah.
He went for the sandwiches and to talk to me, bro. That's
Yeah,
what
hell
he
yeah.
went there for.
And he'd always ask you talked to Eric recently?
Yeah, every time you go in there, you talk to Eric. You talk
He's
to Eric.
dedicated, man. He just wants to.
And then Caleb literally texts me like 5 minutes later whenever he got free time, be like, your grandpa just came in. I was like, sounds about right.
He might as well just come get his medicine there, bro.
I mean, he might as well.
He might as well.
And then Wesley, what do you do as far as your job?
And then my job is so I go to NC State and I work at the NC State's gym. It's called Carmichael. I am a member service specialist, which basically means I sell our memberships, basically.
It's pretty
Like I'm the only, so like, whereas if you go into the gym, you'll see a whole bunch of people like walking around, like if you need some help, like they can assist you, but that's not what I do. I literally like, they're all part of like the same job, whereas like my job, it's literally just me. So like, I always have opening shifts. So like, if I'm not there, like I say, I like oversleep. There's no one that can cover for me because that's like literally my job. And ain't no way I'm texting anybody like, yo, I overslept. Can anybody like do it? Because like none of them know how to work that system that are there.
That's so funny that you mentioned like oversleeping because like not even a month ago it was on Valentine's Day, right? My ass was scheduled to work Sunday from open to close or like 9:30, which is, I mean, we're open 10 to 6 on Sunday, but I had to be there at 9:30 to like help open or whatever, and then stay there till close, which was 6 o'clock. And I stayed up way too late playing games and whatnot. I go to bed and I'm like, it's fine. I got 2 alarms set. I'll be fine. I'll wake up, get some coffee, and just go to work, and then I'll sleep literally as soon as I get home. Well, I slept through both of those alarms.
Yeah.
I didn't hear either one of them come off. I literally jump, like, I go from here and then just go, yoop! Like, that's the upper half of my body. And I go, shit. I look over, it's 11:04. I didn't get to work until 11:30. And sad part is I got nominated as district champion, which is like district employee of the month. So out of our 12 stores, I was one of the top employees. They gave me that the week prior, and then that Sunday, I show up an hour and a half late to work.
That's tough.
Man's just showing off. He's like, I can do whatever I want.
I did that not too long ago. Bro.
Yeah.
I slept right. Well, actually, you know what? I was so tired the night before, I didn't even set it on. I woke up, I was like, oh, man.
See, I mean,
That's tough.
at least you didn't have an alarm to sleep through. I slept through 2. You know what I mean? But yeah, different things like that. I've done a bad job experiences and stories like that. There was this one time, like, one of my summer jobs, I worked at maintenance for like a beach condo place. I worked with Joey, our friend Joey. God bless him. He's all over the place. But we're riding home one day, and this was when he first got his car, but it like his transmission blew or something. We're halfway, like, so from Myrtle Beach to where we live is a good like 45 minutes, and we were working in Myrtle Beach. We were riding home, and I was following him, but he like pulls over to the side of the road because of his tire. Like his tire blew. He's in the middle of Nakina, which is like, if you guys don't know where that's at, there's a good reason for it. Like he's in the middle of nowhere, pretty much.
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
His
tire blows, and I didn't understand why in the world he pulled over. So I just kept zooming by, and he holds this over my head every day. He's like, yeah, I just remember the time Eric, just left me stranded because my tire blew. I just kept zooming by. I didn't call him until like I got home. I was like, dude, are you good? He's like, yeah, my tire blew, but I mean, I was gonna call you, but I didn't have any service, and
Oh wow, so
That's tough.
you really let them stranded out there.
I really did. And I mean, I kind of felt bad, but now it's like we just kind of laugh it off. That was like 4 years ago, so.
Stop.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
trust Eric, bro. Never.
Never
Yeah,
trust
yeah,
him.
clearly,
man,
clearly.
man will leave you high and dry.
I had no idea like what was going on either.
Never
Damn.
trust Eric,
That's
ever.
terrible. You guys have any good stories like that?
Come on, just in general.
Just
or
in
like,
general, or with jobs, or
let's
anything?
go back. Let's go back. Let's roll it back to the job storyline.
Okay.
So, yeah, I work. So I said I work at the gym, right?
Okay.
I got that job back in 2019, and so they always send out a little email like before the semester, before the spring semester ends. They're like, "Hey, are you gonna be around during the summertime to continue to work?" And I'm like, I told them no. I was like, I'm gonna go home, and obviously, like, it's a 2 hour trip, so I'm not obviously not gonna commute
Yeah.
to work a $9 an hour job.
Why not, bro?
So I ended up getting a job at the Dollar General in our town, the one over there by the country club.
Yeah, yeah.
So this was probably late July. I wasn't gonna be there much longer because going back to school and whatnot. And I had closing, and so I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, dang, come on, 10 o'clock, something can close. Next thing I know, this lady comes running into the store, head pouring blood, and I just like looked, and I could just like I had like basically fear in my eyes because I was like, oh my god, did she get shot? Did she get beat? Like, what is happening? Like, she's just pouring blood from her head, and I just looked at my manager. I was like, what do we do? And then the lady hands me her this. Granted, this is the summer of 2020, I think. No.
This is summer before COVID.
This is summer 2019.
Yeah.
She hands me a flip phone and says, "Call the police." And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I don't know." Like, this is before COVID, so like sanitation wasn't as deep as it is now.
I mean, like,
But
people still did it, but it
still-
was like, yeah.
Dude, she handed me her phone, and I was like, "Lady, I don't know if you have blood on your hands or what." So I like grabbed her phone. Well, she dialed 911 for me, and then she handed me the phone. She was like, "Talk to him," because I'm pretty sure she was completely hammered. So I'm calling him. I was like, "Hey, this lady's in the store. She's bleeding. We're out the Dollar General by the country club. Blah blah blah." Next thing I know, I hear tires squealing in the parking lot, and the dude apparently like had locked the doors and punched her in the head, and then he drove off. And she was like, "Yeah, he's so drunk and all that." And I was like, I wanted to be like, "Lady, you're pretty drunk too." And then she started leaning on our merchandise, like blood all over her. And I was like,
Oh my god.
dude, and then the police show up, and dude, I told you, like, it was almost 10 o'clock. We closed at 10. I did not leave Dollar General till it was midnight
Jesus.
because, like, the police showed up. And, like, they were like, "What happened?" I had to explain all that happened. Let's just say I'm never working at Dollar General again.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption.
Yeah. Ever seen
Uh,
a store more popularly robbed than a Dollar General?
Dollar General,
And
Dollar
it's
Tree.
crazy. We can't do anything about that. Like, you literally can't stop them. Like, if they're stealing, I can just be like, "Yep, have
Yeah.
a good day."
Yeah, I mean, like,
that's any retail store.
yeah, that's any retail. Everything I've been taught was like, I gotta report it to my manager. I can't even like say anything to him.
Yep. You can't pursue.
Yeah, like, he could literally, like,
He could just
walk
pull out a
up-
gun. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he could literally walk up to the register, grab all like the candy bars in the front, and then just look at me and walk out, and I can't do anything about that.
Have a
I
good
can just
day.
be like, "Oh, hope you enjoy." I can be like, "Hey, throw me a Kit Kat."
See you next week.
See you next week.
Put one on my
Hey.
hood.
Hey, dude, hand me a Kit Kat.
Leave me one.
For real.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
insane.
I feel
I
like a
love my-
drugstore like never gets robbed though. Like, have you guys ever like been shorted or anything like that? Like any kind of petty theft?
Petty theft?
Petty.
Oh, dude, my manager at that Dollar General was stealing.
Oh
She was-
god.
Dude, so they hired her, right? And immediately made her manager. I was like,
What the
heck?
fuck?
I was like, what the heck? Like, they immediately, like, I had been working there longer than she had, and I mean I didn't want manager, trust me.
Yeah.
But they were just trying to get a manager real quick, so they hired her and promoted her to manager. And I'd already been working there for like a month. And I was like, okay. I never worked with her. I never really worked with her. And then it comes to find out, I'm on the closing shift, and one of the other managers is telling me that she got arrested in the store. I was like, what? They were like, yeah, they caught her on camera stealing stuff, and then she had the audacity. Yeah, she was a big lady. She had the audacity to
She's a
steal.
big lady.
Had to point that out. Had to point that out.
Well, because this is gonna go to the next. She had the audacity to steal candy and then put it in her purse and eat it on shift, around the cameras. Like, dude, Dollar General. It was probably my worst job I've ever had.
People are idiots.
I agree.
Straight up the worst job I've ever had.
People are straight idiots.
I'm not saying I'm high and mighty. But
Oh yeah, I'm like,
definitely like no. I'm not saying like I'm some like wealthy, like I'm better than you person, but I definitely felt like I did not belong there. There was a lot of raggedy people. I just say that. Like people walk in like one tooth in their mouth. Like, can I get a pack of marbles? And I was like, you sure you need a pack of marbles?
Who are you to judge, bro? Who are you to
stuff- yeah, I mean-
yeah. Let's not get on that.
Oh boy, and then the Haitians would walk in there because they worked out in the fields around
my
Columbus
God.
County. No, I know for real. That's how they got. That was their job. It's like that's how they made money.
Yeah, I believe it.
They would stay at the Quality Inn over there by the Country Club, and they would always come into Dollar General when they got off work, just because it was cheap stuff.
Yeah.
And dude, they did not speak a lick of English. It was so, and then they'd get so mad at me because I didn't know what they were saying. I'm like, bro, I don't understand.
That's where you need somebody like me, dude. I can
because
understand.
You go work at the Dollar General. With
I'm
me.
not working at Dollar General. There's a reason I've avoided that place.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. You
Dude,
go work there.
The ladies would walk in, they'd be like, "Poppy, Poppy," and I'm like, You're like, I understand you're talking to me, but I don't understand the rest of your sentence.
How did you know they were talking to you?
Ooh.
Poppy.
Poppy.
Yeah, I Made me feel kind of, I'm like, hey, meet me afterward, you maybe. You call me Poppy like that.
Then she threw a chancla at you.
Oh god, knock me out. Hit me square in my forehead.
So, I guess back to the interest, and the main one that we obviously do whenever we're trying to unwind is gaming. What exactly brought you guys like into games? What was like the first game you played, and how long ago was that? About how old you were?
Man.
While you guys are thinking, I can
Go ahead.
start mine. So
Yeah,
I'm actually playing it on Twitch right now. It's the playthrough that I'm doing. My first ever like game series that I started playing is Pokemon, and it's ironically the same game that I'm playing, Pokemon Coliseum. It's a GameCube game. Emulating it and live streaming it, and then it just kind of evolved into different games like that I like to play, which is RPGs. Obviously, any of the Pokemon series I do like, and then shooters kind of came around just because my older brother, I kind of got molded into that just because I wanted to play what Brandon was playing. He's my older brother, so it's like I want to do what he's doing, and I think Zombies was one of the first things we ever played back on World at War. We would sit there and play it till like 4 a.m, and now like Zombies is one of the biggest things on my channel. So
Yeah, definitely.
90% of my gaming when I first started was sports. I played all kinds of sports games, bro.
like the Maddens, the FIFAs,
Madden, FIFA, racing, all kinds of stuff like that.
NASCAR.
NASCAR, making a left turn, baby.
I watch me. I drink me a Miller Lite and watch him turn left.
Yeah, brother.
Call me Tim the Tap Man.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Just without the dent in your head.
Yeah, no dent, and he's not bald.
I started PC gaming a good bit before y'all did.
Yeah. So like I started probably almost 4 years ago now. But before then it was like strictly console, just because it's so easier when most of your friends was on console, and it was easier to just go to the store and buy a console.
Consoles are a whole lot cheaper when like your parents are paying for it.
That could compete for it. Whereas, I mean, a
Until
PC.
it came to the games.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The games is where they got you, bro. $60 for a disc back in the day.
Fuck that.
Yeah, dude. I think the first console is gonna date us kind of far. I mean, we're not that old, but like we're old enough that like we were, really young whenever these consoles like were still being played. The Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah, the 64, the GameCube,
And
like around that era is where we started.
Never had a GameCube. Never had a GameCube.
You had a Wii though. I remember going to your house a
I
few
did have a
times and
Wii.
we played a
the
Wii.
Nintendo 64, and then I also played. My Nana had an Atari. I played that.
The Atari was the
I
shit,
did.
dude.
I always played Adventure and Pong. Ah, dude.
Oh yeah, Pong, dude. I had
Pong.
a PS1 and a Sega Genesis.
And then
Sega.
but dude, on the Nintendo 64, me and my sister, I don't know if it was, I wouldn't say it was the first. I don't really know the first game I ever actually played, but I do remember her always split screening Super Mario, and I was always Luigi because I was younger. So she was like, "You got to be Luigi," and I was like, "Dang it!" But I do remember when my dad got me a Game Boy, and I was like 4. And the first game I ever played was Pokemon Yellow.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Like the giant, not the small Game Boy cartridge, the
The
giant,
giant one, yeah.
the one that literally stuck out the back because it was so big.
So
And then we got Fire Red.
yeah.
Oh,
So
you're talking about the OG.
the
Game Boy
OG
Color.
game, yeah.
Yeah, the gigantic
Yeah.
Yeah,
cartridge.
so that's like I started on the GameCube game, which was a spin-off, and then I was like, wow, I really like how this game plays. I was like 8, and I was like, I want to play more, and Yellow was the next one that I played, and I was like,
Dude,
this is so much
I had-
different. Like
I
I
had no idea.
couldn't
what I was
do
doing.
it.
Pikachu would follow me around. I'm like, I don't know what we're doing, dude. I'm 4
Hey,
years
bro,
old.
we were doing it though. That's
Yeah,
all
we
that
were
matters.
doing it.
I played Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Pinball. Bro. Any of y'all ever played
Pokemon
Oh,
Pinball?
Oh yeah,
my god, dude! I had
Yes.
that on the Game Boy too. Now, that-
absolutely.
it's kind of sad because I understood that more than I did regular Pokemon, so I played that more.
Absolutely.
Because I was like 4 or 5 years old. So
Absolutely.
Yep.
I had no idea what I was doing in Pokemon.
I'm pretty
dude.
sure I got Pokemon Pinball beside my bed right now.
Yeah,
So,
I have
my
it somewhere
Pokemon-
at my parents' house.
at my parents' house, my Pokemon Yellow, my Pokemon Pinball, and my Pokemon Fire Red are all in the. I got like a metal briefcase on, like it looks like, with my DS, and I have them all stored in there, so like I know where they are.
Yeah.
Those were that got me into like I was hooked on Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I've pretty
Started
much.
watching the anime, the movies. Like I didn't even know what was happening because I was so young.
I'm gonna be honest. I watched the movies, but I didn't really watch the show that much.
Yeah, I watched the movies too.
Bro, Saturday mornings, like 6, 7 a.m. I was up. I was on Cartoon Network. I was like, come on,
Six-
baby.
6, 7 a.m. I was still asleep on a Saturday.
Me too, buddy.
Bro, I was
not a cartoon kid growing up.
I was up as early as possible, making as much noise as possible to wake my sister up because I wanted to play. I would literally go in her room and get on the PlayStation 1 and start playing Tarzan just to wake her up.
Tarzan.
Tarzan. Games like that, and one of another game that I played that like is just like in the back of my mind now because it came with my GameCube on Christmas. I was like 5 when I got my GameCube. Was the Chicken Little? You guys remember that movie? This guy is all like,
dude.
well, they made a game about it to where it's like you pretty much do like little mini games to go past the story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It was
I remember. Anybody ever play Cars the game?
Yes.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Okay, okay, I'm
So
about
many
to
hours on that.
I'm about to throw out an OG movie that I had in the game. I think it was on
I'm
the
radiant in
PlayStation-
Cars, dude. Let me
The
tell you.
PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 I played. Y'all remember the movie Over the Hedge?
I played that on GameCube. I was
you put it on
about,
Ga-
I played it on
PlayStation
GameCube.
2. The Over the Hedge game was freaking fun.
You get to the last level and you're over there doing like the guerrilla warfare tactics with fucking paintball guns. It was amazing.
Yes, dude. And it was pretty tough. Well, when you're that young, it's pretty tough.
Oh yeah, any kind of game like that when you're when you're young is kind of tough. When you're
Yeah,
tough,
it was
it's kind of
good.
young.
Also, another game within, I think it was it still the Nintendo 64? I think was the, I think let me look it up. Let me make sure I'm thinking about the right console. Because I'm thinking I played the very first Mortal Kombat.
I've played quite a few of them because of the story, but I didn't go and like replay like the very first ones or anything. I just kind of played the ones with the story. So the most recent ones I've definitely played. I think it's
my bad.
7 and
it
up.
was not the Nintendo 64. It was the Super Nintendo, the SNES. Dude, you can buy one for $200 refurbished. Oh my god! It's expensive.
It's
Think about buying a Switch. Thoughts?
I have one. I love it. The new Pokemon games are coming out this
I know,
November, and I'm ready for them, dude. I'm ready. I load up Sword every now and then and play it while I'm attempting to sleep at night.
When
Yo.
the new one's coming out?
Diamond and Pearl remakes.
When though?
Early November, I think.
Yeah, later this year. Guys, they have a Nintendo 64 still packed clear red Japanese model
Oh my
for
god!
$1,000.
That sounds about right. Yeah. Only
thought-
1,000? I figured it'd be like 10.
Yeah,
Dude.
I'm thinking about buying like.
Oh no, it's been open. It's been open, but they said it's like new, like it hasn't been used. Oh my god, that's
I
insane.
got you.
Much of a broken game.
Oh, Eric, right here, Pokemon Coliseum on eBay, a Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc for $400. It's got
Yeah.
the Jirachi bonus disc.
So the Jirachi bonus disc, they only made like 100 in the world, including the Japan versions.
Oh my god, it's
So that's why. Like it comes with the game, and then it comes with a bonus disc that literally you load it up, and it's like, oh, you get a free Jirachi next time you load up the game, and I'm just like, all right, cool. So you pay $400 for Jirachi in the game, which like for Gen 3 that was like the big event mon, you know what I mean? Like Mew was Gen 1, Gen 2 was Celebi, Gen 3 was Jirachi. All the Pixies. So Jirachi is one of my favorites, but it's not worth $400.
it was Mortal Kombat for the Super Nintendo. That
I got, and obviously we all play Pokemon Go. I got my Jirachi like a month ago on Pokemon Go because I just got recently back into it to where I play it like every day.
Now, Caleb, you were talking about sports games. I did play Madden 94.
Oh, Madden 95, dude, was where I started.
Or no, was it Madden 94? It had John Madden on the front of it.
Yeah, Madden 95.
Yeah, okay, 95. I think that one was for the Super Nintendo as well.
I never got into sports games. I remember.
I only played it because like my nana had it. Like she had a whole bunch. She had Sims. She had the Sims game where you could literally build the city up and then like call like Godzilla or like a tornado or something to come destroy you. Dude, I would literally just make a city and then Godzilla every time.
Jesus.
Didn't matter.
I remember that like it was a few years ago. We were still in high school. I was like, I'm gonna get Madden. You know, I'm gonna try and play it because like I'll obviously I love football. I'll sit there and watch it, but I don't like sports games. It's weird. And I tried to play it with Wesley.
Oh god.
I threw 3 interceptions in a row. Just turned my Xbox off.
Yeah, it was like it said lost connection to host. I was like, the game was really close. It was
Until
like
I did that, yeah.
And then he's out there, Big Ben, interception, touchdown.
No,
interception.
no. I was not Big Ben. I was Eli Manning. Get it right.
How'd you go with the
played
Steelers?
So long, like,
I don't
would probably
remember.
be absolute cheats at any sports game.
Oh yeah, I mean I've always been cheeks because like I've probably put a total of 2 hours into all of them.
So Caleb, son, I know you love Go, right?
Yeah.
Always, he's the raid hookup, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How deep are you, like, outside of Go? How deep are you into Pokemon? Because I've never really asked you.
Not really. I mean, first game I played was Pokemon Yellow. I don't know if I ever actually finished it. I was just screwing around because I was little.
Oh.
And I bought Soul Silver from Eric in
Like middle
elementary
school. Yeah, something like that.
I think it was middle school. You're right. But other than that, I really haven't played much.
Okay,
I've watched the movies and stuff. But
I have a discrepancy I want to talk to Eric about real quick regarding Soul Silver. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. Okay, so I remember bringing Soul Silver like over and playing it, and I now cannot find. I have my Pokemon Diamond. I have my Pokemon Platinum. I have my Pokemon.
Promise you, the save that I gave him was mine.
Okay, I was gonna say because I have Pokemon Ranger. I have my Pokemon Shadows of Almia.
I'm being for real though. At that point in time, Eric traded me Pokemon Soul Silver for 3 packs of ketchup. Like,
Oh my god, yeah. So another embarrassing story for people who don't know. Back in middle school, this was before the whole free lunch thing. Shout out to Michelle for that. I guess free food, even if it's trash food, is better than no food. Or in this case, packs of ketchup, because I was so hungry I didn't have lunch money. I literally ate like 10 packs of ketchup that day. I just downed them. I had to eat something.
Oh my god, I've never heard this.
You've
story.
heard this story. No, there's no
I
way.
have not. I've never heard this.
There's
That is
no
Does that
way.
bring it up?
Eric. I'm not gonna lie. Eric, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of sad.
I mean, I had no money. I ain't got no
Yeah.
money. Like,
I feel that. I brought my lunch too, bro. I wasn't paying for that.
I paid for it, boys.
yeah, I paid
Yeah.
for it, and my mom just forgot to give me money that day, and I was like, well, gotta eat ketchup. First and last time doing that.
And the best thing ever was whenever they switched to free lunch, and you just got your friend that brought his lunch to go get his
you
free lunch,
yeah.
and then give it to you. I was in
Yeah.
Matthew
That's like-
Farmer. Matthew Farmer got that
Yes,
for me.
sir. Sean
sir.
did it for me and Caleb.
That's like in high school. Everybody got free breakfast. You want your breakfast? Give me your lunch number.
Bro, yes.
Right.
You want your super donut?
Yes,
Oh
sir.
my, yes, sir. They
Bro,
gave it.
When we played football, you remember after away games, they'd give us those little 6-inch
Oh
Subways
yeah.
subs, and then they'd give us a Snickers bar. I always traded Peanut, my friend Sylvester Gore. I always traded him my Snickers bar for his Subway sandwich. So I got basically a foot-long sandwich, and he got 2 Snickers bars. And I don't see how that was an even trade, because there's no way that. Which I mean,
Maybe he
he was
loved.
he was pretty skinny. I was pretty fat in high school. So
I ain't seen Peanut in
I meant Sylvester.
Sylvester. I ain't never met another man actually named Sylvester.
Right. That's crazy.
oh man.
So like, yeah, I mean, we all play sports growing up. I know that me and you, Wesley, we played football a couple years in high school, or I played a couple years. You played all 4, didn't you?
Yeah, I played all 4 years.
Yeah, I played freshman and senior.
Wesley played varsity all 4 years.
Yeah, he was
dude,
God.
I was the most cracked bench warmer you'll ever see.
7A school. Man was
7A.
freshman.
Yeah, all the huddle highlights, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually a D0 lineman now.
D0.
Same.
See, like, they wanted me to play because I was fast, and they wanted to use me at receiver, and then, like, played me 2 games at receiver. Everywhere else, they played me, like, quick end, outside linebacker, a couple times at safety. One time I played running back, ran the ball at the middle, got 5 yards, and immediately got took out of the game.
Pog.
And then I was just like, yeah, okay.
Things you love to hear.
Yeah. They really just kind of put you wherever they thought it was best.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of like, God, what was his name? It was a couple years ago. He's retired by now, but he was a safety that literally played just like everywhere in the NFL. I think he played for like the Titans or somebody. I can't remember.
I don't know who you're talking about. I'm trying to think. No, but dude, one day at practice, Coach Scott was like, Wesley, he's like, I need a safety. And I was like, really, Coach? I was like, Coach.
Think this through, bro. Think this through.
I was like, no, I mean, I could probably play safety now.
Yeah, absolutely.
That I'm
That was
160.
at high school, Wesley.
I'm like 165 in high school. I was 230. I was like, Coach, are you talking like?
You talking to me? You
Oh,
talking
me?
me or the other Wesley? Yeah, we had the other Wesley.
At him and he was like, well, yeah, come here. And I was like, oh, Jesus. It was okay though, because the running back wasn't actually the starting running back. So, and we weren't really allowed to hit the running backs anyway. So,
Oh,
like,
I did.
if the running back got to me, it was more of just like, I'm just gonna like kind of, like tap
Try to
him.
get-
He's not gonna like try to run me over because like basic plays are. It was just practice. Like, we're not trying to kill
Yeah.
each other. Now, when you're on the line, Jesus, man.
Yeah, if y'all don't, if we don't, cause
Oh,
they put
dude.
me at D end all the time in practice for like scout team because I was so
Dude,
quick.
Nate, dude, all you had to do was
Nate
look at
kicked my
Nate.
ass. To put it in
Dude.
perspective, I'm 5'8". I was probably 130 at the time before I put on a bunch of muscle.
Nate's
And
what, 6'4"?
Nate's like 6'5", 6'4", like 270.
Yeah, 270, probably something like that.
Man,
But see, what I would always do, I'd look at Nate, like we'd be lined up in our stance, and I'd be like, Nate, I'm going easy, and he'd be like, all right, I got you. And we would just make it look really good.
Yeah.
I would let him block me, and I'm like, oh,
I hear Wesley now. Nate, I'm tired, bro. I'm
Dude,
tired.
he would say the same thing. He'd be over there breathing hard. I'm
Oh,
like, all right,
shit.
dude. I'm like, all right, Rude, take it easy. He's like, all right.
Yeah, the complete opposite shit was happening on the other side with me and Rashad. Rashad, like, because they would keep
Oh,
an eye
dude.
on him the entire time because he would be lazy, right? He's like,
Yeah.
you're letting this little twig run through you all the time. I got
They
offended by
like,
that, so I kept going hard.
yeah, they definitely.
And there was this one time, like, he grabbed onto me because it was obviously holding, so I was like, get the fuck off me, and I just threw him off of me, and the entire practice just started yelling. It was great.
But if Rashad ever went hard, dude, he was hard to like.
Oh yeah,
get
yeah, he knocked me on my
hard.
ass more times than I can count.
Bro,
But
when we were doing hitting drills, oh my god, that man. I'm like, Rashad, please, I'm your teammate.
right,
Stop doing this.
I don't play for South, bro.
I should have been y'all's kicker. I wish I did. I really do.
It would have been
You
fun,
been
dude.
better than any of the. Well, I don't know. Brooks is pretty good.
Will was good.
Well, yeah, but like before, like we didn't get into our senior year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can agree with that. Before senior year, like, we didn't really have a kicker, so.
Screw that. We're not kicking the ball.
What's kicking
We're
the
not,
ball?
we're not even do kickoff. We just throw the ball.
Our 3 plays were run it up the middle, run to the left, and run to the right.
Hey, bro. Run her home.
They recruited me to play receiver because I was fast, and then said, "Yeah,
Then
go
go
block."
So
Never
Caleb,
threw
tell
the
us-
fucking ball.
Caleb, tell us about your soccer experience.
Yeah, I heard you were like an A1 defender, dude.
A1? I don't know about that. Yeah.
You were like diamond.
A Diamond. Diamond on a scale of
Man,
what?
man was plat. Plat 2, about to be plat 3.
Plat 2.
It was plat 2, division 3, trying to just get up to plat 4.
We lost to the same team in the playoffs 3 years in a row. So
It's okay, because Caleb was plat 2 out there playing freaking bronze.
Yeah, yeah.
I was literally
And
smoking.
dudes, the other
He was smurfing.
teams.
It was
The
him
other
and
teams-
Logan the entire time, dude. Him, Logan, and Leo. That's who it
The other,
was.
yeah, dude, the other teams in our county literally couldn't even hold our team's jockstrap. Our soccer team was just so good. Our soccer team was.
We lost one time to a county school the whole time we were in high school. One time.
One time.
Yeah, y'all were like. I never worried about soccer losing.
Clapping
Yeah.
cheeks, baby. Clapping cheeks.
Clapping. I mean, that's what all of our sports honestly did, except for like. Softball is very inconsistent because they'd have those really good runs, but then they lose to like the sorriest teams.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I never went to a softball game.
Well, I did when I was freshman. I did when I was freshman because my sister was a senior on the team, and that's when they went to state.
Didn't go to a baseball game either.
I went to a few baseball games.
I
Back
went
when,
to state games.
Let's be honest. The only reason I went to a baseball game is to sit with a girl.
that's fair.
What are those?
What's that? Like I don't see those anymore.
I never had one of those. Oh wait, never mind.
Shut
I
up.
was gonna say I never had one of those.
Shut up,
I literally-
Wesley.
I literally had one.
Literally dating the same girl since fucking sophomore year. I don't want to hear it.
True. True is in the chat.
Jesus.
No, if I could go back though and choose any sport to play for every
Uh-oh.
single year.
I didn't know where that was going at first.
And no.
I'd go back and choose a woman.
Yeah, that's where I thought it was going.
No, God.
It'd
If I
still
go
be
back and-
Lizzie. Just don't worry. It'd still be her.
If I go back and choose a sport to play all 4 years, it would be tennis. I had the most fun playing tennis when I was a senior. Oh my god,
I
such
respect
a good
it.
time,
I've been down to play some tennis.
Yeah.
dude. I had and
I
because
I
on
wish I'd
the
done
team,
something off the wall like that, like
Dude,
tennis or bowling or
on
something.
the team was me, Nick, Gavin.
God.
Logan was gonna play. He'd go out there and play like and practice with us sometimes. Shane was on the team. Winston, dude, like it was so fun.
I just
And dude, we would just wipe. Like the tennis team had not been good for like 4 years, and then all of a sudden like we get new coaches and basically a brand new team. Like none of us had hardly played before, and we just start like wiping county teams like it's nothing. Like they'd be out there stretching, warming up, and like I love this story because it perfectly summed up our season, like how we actually like played, but we were just winning. East Columbus came to Whitewater to play. They're over there doing like toe touches and stuff, stretching on the other court, and then you got like me, Gab, Shane, Nick, all the whole team slamming the ball at each other, and Bridger Warlick hit the ball so hard he hit Gavin in the nuts. And oh my god, dude! Like, coach was like, "Okay, y'all just gotta stop," because Gavin just like laid on the ground for like 5 minutes. They were over there stretching, over there pegging each other in the balls with a tennis ball. And we still wiped them.
I just remember in the off season, I would work like, and I'd get to work like my senior year, my junior year, and it was in the spring. But by the time I got to work, you guys were like halfway through with practice or almost done, and I'd get Snapchats of fucking Nick's racket broken. I've got at least 5 of those.
Imagine that, bro.
He
Imagine
broke.
Nick
He
breaking.
broke.
I just remember that.
Broke so many. And you know the sad thing, Eric? They weren't his rackets. They were the school's rackets.
Ooh.
Oh.
They were this, like, I always had to make sure I hid the racket that I used to practice because I was scared that Nick was gonna find it and break it.
Nah, bro. If I broke one, I'd have to buy one. So I could be like, all right, if I break another one, it's
Yeah,
At
I
least
finally
it's
went.
mine,
I finally
you know
went and
what I
got
mean?
my. Yeah, I finally went and got my own because I was like, Nick's gonna break this one.
And he probably did.
yeah.
Dude, probably. Who knows?
Oh, jeez.
No, we need to get the boys on some Rust. We need to get the boys, everybody on a Rust server.
I just don't have time right now to play Rust.
I
I wish I did.
Survival games just don't resonate with me, dude. Like, I will get bored of them so quickly.
But I don't know. That game with the boys is just fun because you're not fighting each other. We're working together.
I
And
mean,
the game keeps you coming back because like you have to get on, like you have to, or your base is gonna decay, or you're gonna get raided. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, I guess there is like a replayability to it. I'm not saying there isn't, but as far as me, like, I just don't see the replayability in it because at the end of the day, it's gonna reset every week. You're gonna go for the same shit. You're gonna farm the
I
same
mean, I'm
bosses.
talking about getting our own server though. We can control when it reset.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, yeah. And everybody has that with games.
Yeah,
you know what
and I mean, I still have a Steam.
everybody has.
I still have some money in my Steam wallet, so if it ever goes on sale again, I might cop it just to at least try it out. But I'm just fair warning, I don't really resonate too much with survival games. So you might not see me on there long.
Did you buy a controller yet?
I still have the Switch one. I found a article online that I could probably find a driver I'd have to download for it to work with Epic Games, and then we can play some Rocket League.
We need to play some Rocket League.
Wait, you don't have a driver that works with Epic Games?
The Switch controller is a little bit different. It's not just plug it in; it automatically puts in a driver, and then you're ready to keybind it or whatever. The Switch one, you'd have to like install a third-party driver and then do it.
Oh, you're talking about control. Okay, you're talking about
Yeah,
controller.
So this is the
You don't-
controller
oh,
I
why
use. And it's the standard
okay.
Switch controller. It looks just like an Xbox one,
Yeah.
but since it's the Switch and it has the Nintendo software readers because it goes in the fucking Switch, it has to be a little bit different. It's weird. So, but I'll play
Yeah.
around with it and find out. If not, then I have the money. I can go get a controller like tomorrow. So
You could probably find like a pretty cheap
Slap some Rocket League cheap.
PS4 controller.
I haven't played Rocket League in like 2 years, and I
Yeah.
never learned how to fly. But
No, I still know how to fly.
I never touched the game until the boys started playing.
well,
And now
I played it one time on console.
I do have a Rocket League video on my channel of me, Joey, and Christian just dicking around like at 3 a.m. on it.
I didn't start until the boys did, and I'm plat now. So
I just got my ring today.
Speaking of ranked, new season came out of Valorant, so I'm gonna have to go. And re-rank and see where I'm at this time. Hopefully, I hit gold this time.
When did it start?
Tuesday.
So yeah, like
I'm right.
sometime last week.
Yeah, I need to play. I need to get back in the FPS game.
Dude, that's other than like the playthrough on Twitch of Pokemon and everything that I've been doing. It's literally just Valorant. I played so much the other day.
We need to get together and play some airsoft again.
We all gotta get into town. We're literally in 3 different like cities right now.
Yeah, I remember back in high school, and we like me,
Wes
Smith.
didn't play airsoft with us that day.
Well, no, me, Smith, Jared.
He was out of
Eric,
town.
Not Eric. Me, Smith, Logan,
Nick,
Nick, and I think was it Gavin. I don't think it was Gavin.
Shane, probably.
No, it was me, Smith, Nick. Because Smith, we put Smith and Nick on a team, and then me, Logan, and Jared on a team.
I just remember.
And we played paintball.
That sounds terrible.
Dude, we were destroying.
Well,
them.
you know how Smith likes to talk a lot of shit about stuff. Like, he was talking we were playing cornhole outside. It was a very friendly game. I didn't talk most shit, mostly because it was like my third game ever playing. So I barely knew what was going on. Smith talks the most shit.
He does, bro, and he can't back it up.
Man was talking about how good he was. Like I was like my teammate, like he had Eric as his teammate, and he was literally just talking. He was like, and he had Jared as his teammate at one point, and he was literally like talking shit to Jared. I was like, bro,
To
this
his
is literally
teammates,
your
yeah.
teammate.
You gotta get you a gun and come play with us, Winston.
And for those of you who don't know, all these people that we're mentioning, there's a couple that are my roommates. There's one that's Wesley's roommate, and I can assure you, the rest of them we at least chat with online. All of them went to high school with us, and at least one time they will be on the podcast. So don't worry about that. You'll meet them eventually.
Trying to get Logan to come in today.
Yeah, like, I mean, he was supposed to come in towards the end of it, but we'll see how that goes.
Tell that man he's clocking to work.
All right, like,
Exactly, bro. Wait, we're getting paid?
I mean,
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
you guys are getting paid? Wait a minute. Where are y'all getting paid from?
Finally, dude.
Now it's time for our sponsorship.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends, boys.
Eric got me
Easy.
excited talking about getting on the CS grind.
I mean, I'll pick it up.
Yes.
I will pick it
Whoa.
up, dude. I'm
I only
down.
played this shits and giggles. That was kind of fun.
Grab my out.
I just CS was fun, but then like Valorant like is similar, you know, in the way it plays, like in
Valorant's really
the type of game. it is, so-
Valorant caters to mistakes more. That's the thing.
Absolutely.
and like
Plus,
I like the abilities and stuff.
you have your abilities. That's the thing.
A lot of the abilities in Valorant though are the util in CS.
But it's so much easier.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like a smoke. Yeah,
and
Omen
brim
and
smoke.
Brim smokes. Yeah, absolutely.
And then you got your flashes that go through walls and stuff.
Not to mention that I play Jet, so I want to see me and CS go from here to here in 0.5 seconds. Like,
Tonight, in Valorant, I've got the strap, bro.
are you gonna play Breach and I play Jet? Have you seen that video?
All flashes. Everybody.
Oh yeah, I've done that. It is so fun. Logan's gonna play Sky.
Huh?
I'll play Reyna. I'll play Reyna.
You get Wesley to play Breach.
Oh.
They can't shoot you if they can't see you, bro.
Or I'll play Yoru or Reyna, one of the two. Oh my god.
Can I play Brim and not Breach?
No, you gotta play someone with flashes, dude.
Oh, you said flashes. I think you said smokes. My bad.
Flashes. Flashes.
What's the smoke gonna do, dude? Flash is where they can't see us. Yeah, Breach is amazing, dude.
Breach is literally insane.
I gotta send you the video of the Breach and Jet combo. It was like a Korean tournament that was going on. On Ascent, they literally could not stop the Jet because they could not see. They were either concussed or they were already dead.
Breach's ult is like the best ult in the game to me.
Breach or ironically Brim's. I think Brim's one of the best. Just because you can control a huge area like that for what, 6 seconds?
Does Breach's ult get you off the bomb though if you get hit?
Yeah, it does, and it prevents you from starting it again.
That is broken.
It gets you off of it and prevents you from starting it again because you're stunned.
Yeah, until you're unconcussed.
Now that new chick, she can take you off the bomb too.
She can if the wall hits you. Or no, with the vortex thing. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Dude, I gotta stop playing Cypher. He literally does nothing for me. Like, for teamwork, he's great, but like for me as a player, I feel so helpless.
Here's
like,
the
if I
thing
get
with
destroyed.
Intel is like, Intel is only good if you find people.
Yeah.
So like having Cypher, Killjoy, or Sova on your team, they're great if you find people with the Intel.
Well, see, I do a lot. Like, I do find people like quite a bit with my cameras, or let's just say like my trip mines and stuff,
Yeah.
or my tripwires.
If you want to play more aggressive, I'd pick up Sova, to be honest. He's just as good at finding intel, and then your ult and shock darts can actually get you some kills as well.
Yeah,
played
but
Sova yesterday on Bind, and I was killing him with some shock darts, bro. I didn't know what I was doing.
It's
But
insane.
I didn't
dude.
like when I first started playing Val. I played Sylvan. I didn't really like him. I might try to stick with playing Breach or Brim.
You gotta find your playstyle, because at first I hated playing Duelist, and now that's all I play, just because I love to run and gun and get kills.
Breach is crap. I wish they didn't ever hurt my baby Sage though.
Yeah, that Sage nerf, because if you weren't playing her, I was.
I wish they didn't hurt my baby Raze.
They didn't
Destroyed-
really. The only thing they
destroyed
hurt was her
her
ult,
Destroyed it. Absolutely took it down.
but
to the
they
dumbest-
like buffed the shit out of her grenade. So I used to never
Oh,
get killed by her
sure.
grenade, and like now, even if I'm by one of the little things, it's insane.
I know when the game first came out, her grenades always felt useless because I'd throw it and then like nothing. I might hit somebody for like 10. And
You
it's
know-
only because they were running away from it.
You know who got nerfed into the ground right after beta, and they've slowly built her back up? Viper.
I was gonna say Viper.
She's not bad now, but she's not what she was in the beta. In the beta, it was like, oh shit, they have a Viper. We fucking lose unless we have one.
I just miss old Sage, dude.
Old Sage, dude. Heals to 100. The wall instantly was already built. It was great.
See, I'm cool with the wall thing.
Yeah, I think the wall is okay, but heal to 100, like, come on, dude. It's one person, and you get it every 40 seconds now instead of 25.
Why take that away from a healer?
That's her job.
How much healing does it do? 60 now?
60 or 65, one of the two.
You literally have no reason to play her over Sky.
Yeah, because Sky heals the entire team. The only reason you would ever play her is if you have a Sky on your team that needs healing. Because Sky doesn't heal herself. So Sky can heal the other 4, and then Sage heals Sky.
You just play all heals. Sky, Sage,
Reyna, Phoenix.
Phoenix. Who else we got? Somebody else heal?
I think that's it. Throw in Jet, why not?
Okay, yeah. You said Phoenix. Well, Phoenix can only heal himself, but still.
So can Reyna.
Still a heal. Oh yeah, true. I guess Reyna can only heal herself.
And Reyna only has 2 orbs now instead of 4, which I think is very balanced for her.
Absolutely. I think that was great.
I think that was one of the best things they've ever done. She was broken because she had 4. People literally bought 4 orbs right off the bat. And
I still think they need to do something at pistol round for though. Like overhealing to 150 on a pistol round is ridiculous.
I feel like she shouldn't get an orb unless she buys it on pistol round. I think that would be okay. Because they're only 100, but at the same time you're using that econ to buy one, where instead of starting with one.
I don't know. I don't see how that's. I guess you do have to get a kill first, but
It's an assist now.
Literally, really an assist,
You can get an assist now, and it works.
and it gives you an orb.
Mhm.
For a thing. That's
Yep.
ridiculous.
Because everyone complained. It was like, okay, so the first patch went out like 1 p.m. Eastern time. They saw that she had 2 orbs, and it was still only kills. Literally within the first 30 minutes, they had so many tweets or whatever. They sent out a silent patch before the overnight patch of her getting assists as well.
That's ridiculous.
Because that's how many people play that fucking character. Like,
Because she was broken.
she's kind of busted. She still is. The fact that she can overheal like that on pistol round is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it's annoying when I call it to my teammates. Oh, Reyna's hit for like 110.
Well, you can also see when
Just
she's
healing.
healing, yeah.
But I'm saying but then she just heals, and you're just like, well,
Why not take away the overheal? Why not just let her heal
To full, yeah.
like to
Yeah.
100?
yeah, I don't understand why you're allowing a player to on a pistol round.
Especially when no one else can overheal.
None of the players are buying shield.
Yeah.
She's over there with 150 health.
Well, not only that, it's no other character can overheal like that. No one can get back to 150. Phoenix
Yeah.
can't do it. Sky can't heal another person to 150. Sage can't do it. So why is she able to overheal and get her shields back?
Did you know if you use your Phoenix ult while you have armor and you die with it, you lose your armor?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, why do that to Phoenix if you're gonna let Reyna overheal?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Or
It's like their trophy player, their trophy character.
it was the first like DLC character or whatever. The first like new release
Yeah, it was the first one that came out.
before the game
wasn't,
actually
wasn't,
released. Yeah.
wasn't with the original game.
And since then, it's just been a mosh pit of just duelist and then couple controllers.
And they never really brought nothing they've ever done to her is really fixed the problem.
No, not at all. It's always just made another one worse.
That's why I gotta get you on CS, no operators.
That's true.
It's all balance.
I agree.
There's no doubt that CS is 100% the most balanced FPS game you can play.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It's
Yeah,
just
there you go.
raw skill. That's all it is.
Yeah, literally, it's just skill. Like, if you're not good,
And it's
you're
gonna
gonna get
like at the
dumpstered.
end of the day, I know that CS has its own mechanics and whatnot, but it's still gonna train you to be a better player in other games. Like you can attest to this because you've played so many hours of CS. Most of your FPS knowledge comes from CS.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
CS is also the reason why a bunch of people were so good at Valorant when it first came out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's like you get on Valorant with some people, and they're like, a game came out 2 days ago, and they're out there clicking heads, and you're just like, what in the heck? Because I never played CS. So when I started Valorant, I was absolutely garbage.
I played probably 3 hours of CS:GO. I could probably pull it up.
I miss
Oh shit.
the first week of Valorant, dude.
I remember, I still remember sitting there watching a stream to just get a code. Like, sitting there for, like, I think I watched that guy stream for like 7 hours.
I was like,
You
I'm
know.
not gonna get a beta code. I'll just wait for someone else to get a beta code for me. And then Nick literally stayed up with 3 PC or like 3 computers or 2 computers and his phone running, trying to get codes. I'm not even lying. And he got 2, and I was like, thanks, bud.
I remember I woke up the next day and I was like, oh,
I
I
got a
got a
code.
code. And
Yeah,
look,
I'm pretty
I
sure
didn't,
I did.
I
just
didn't
looked like
realize.
one night.
No, I didn't. Well, no, the crazy thing was I didn't realize that you could literally leave the stream, and as long as you had watched it for a certain amount of time, you were still in the drawing. Like, you didn't have to be actively in the stream. So, like, I went to sleep. Like, my computer was off and everything. I wasn't watching the stream anymore. And I woke up the next morning and had an email.
This was like summer of COVID too, so like, or like
No.
maybe May, like before
Was
I
it?
even went home.
Yeah. Because I was playing it while I was here. I had to
Yeah.
go home.
So I mean, we were all stuck here. We were playing Rainbow Six every day.
God, Siege. Oh, man, I remember playing Siege.
But like it was so funny because we were having drunk sessions with it. So like I was sitting there playing Glads and literally making an outline of their head instead of actually hitting headshots. It was hilarious.
Oh, Siege. Don't want to go back
It's
to that.
worth
If I go back to that game, it's literally just to have fun and make conversations, kind of like the goons do. You know what I mean? Like I would not take that game seriously at all. I would literally just crack jokes the entire time.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't play that game seriously right now.
And we were always on loons if we ever got like mad at Siege.
Oh yeah, that was the
Oh,
that was the
balloons.
chill out game, bro.
Yeah, that was the chill out game. We had the Minecraft world.
Oh yeah, I missed Minecraft.
This was back before I
Yeah.
fixed my PC because I had power supply issues and graphics card issues. I fixed all that, and then I finally started streaming again whenever I got back up here. So for those of you who didn't know, this was in between that 1.5 year break that I took before streaming again. Early 2019, something like that. I stopped, and then picked back up August of 2020, and since then we've been going kind of strong. We've already like within the past few months, it's kind of crazy to look back. We were at like 135 followers, and now we're on the road to 250. We're like 4 or 5 away.
Odd.
So it's insane to think about.
Do some Minecraft play since that update.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't played since Bees got added, so not much, anyways.
I don't think I've really, I haven't really played, like,
You haven't played with the Nether update.
Yeah, I haven't played at all with another update.
I haven't,
I've probably
yeah.
played like
I've
2 minutes of Bees.
I've played maybe an hour with the Nether update, but that wasn't even long enough for me to actually go to the Nether.
I did the hardcore worlds. I saw the Nether, and then got immediately attacked by Enderman and died.
I'm
Stream
trying to
highlights,
do that.
by the way. So
What was the newest update called? It had to do with mining.
yeah, it was like the caves.
Yeah. See, I that's my kind of thing. I just like the mining.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
should
I
all
like
get back on it soon. That'd definitely be something we could all stream as well, or I could stream anyways. I know people enjoy Minecraft all the time.
Minecraft is fun.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's a reason it's the best selling game of all
It's
time.
best selling. It's the most viewed video or most viewed game on YouTube.
Dude, Go on Twitch. It's literally in the top 5.
Is it
every
still
single
number
day.
1? Oh, I was gonna say, is it still number 1 on Twitch right now?
Well, no, because of like Warzone and Fortnite.
That's
but like
true,
it's still like.
I don't even
top
think
5.
Fortnite's up there. Like Fortnite's probably still top 10, but I don't think
It is.
Fortnite's up there anymore. I think
No,
it's
it is.
Valorant,
No,
Warzone.
no. I check all the time just to see. The other day I checked Warzone had 280K. Fortnite had 178K, and then Minecraft had like right at 200K.
Let's see. Minecraft's number 4. Fortnite's number 4. Minecraft's number 5 right now.
Yeah, see,
Where's Valorant up there?
Fortnite has not dropped.
This Valorant 6.
I got you.
CS is 9th.
Yeah, CS is always up there too, just because of how many people actually want to get better at the game. They'll sit there and watch like pro matches and whatnot. And there's so many pro matches going on with CS because of how long it's been around.
You got, I mean, League is always up there.
League's always up there. I'm sure Warzone's like number 1 right now, depending on who's streaming.
Warzone 7.
Wow, what's number 1?
It's because none of the big streamers are on Warzone right now. Like Tim, Nick Merckx,
That's
folks,
true.
all them.
Chatting is number 1, but you know why.
Yeah.
Just Chatting's always
GTA is number 2 because of
RP
Yeah.
server. People love this stuff.
What's number 3?
League.
Oh, okay. I mean, League's League. League's been around for a while too, so it's gonna have some viewership.
But it's crazy to look at it's crazy to look at the demographics. Like, look at it tonight, and then look at it tomorrow around noon. It'll be Warzone.
Oh yeah, it'll be flipped.
Fortnite, Minecraft, and then like just chatting, and you won't see League. League will be top 10, but it'll be down there.
Yeah,
and
it'll
then
be like 7 or 8.
As soon as those big streamers get off, boom, it shoots.
That's gonna be us one day, bros. It's every day, bro. Let me stop.
Because the league people come out at nighttime.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, most League viewers are Asian. If we're being honest.
I didn't know that.
Korean.
I've probably played like 1 actual match of League. I don't like the combat style of it, so I'm just like, eh.
Let's see, League of Legends.
It's just not my type of game. I know, like I have a whole friend group that has started playing it again, and like they love it, and I'm like, I don't know how y'all play this. Like, it's just not mine, not my game.
It's not my game either.
But you guys have anything else we want to talk about today, or do you think the pilot should be okay for right now?
I think we'll do. I think we need to get Logan on next.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe Logan, or maybe just Logan, or maybe Logan and another person. You know.
We can get Wesley in here with Logan.
Yeah, I'm
You
down.
gotta be careful. Although some of these boys are idiots.
That is true. Nick,
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch out for this.
I think Gav will be okay.
Oh, Gavin.
Gav will be fine. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, and see you guys in the next episode of Just Guys Being Dudes.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Peace out, guys.